Hello, my name is Jequelen Cecelia Santain, and now I will present on the investment analysis and portfolio investment FIN552. Why we need to learn this investment analysis and portfolio analysis is so we are able to learn on how to start trading in the Bursa marketplace. Not all people know how to start the investment in the real life. Then, through this game, we are able to get the first step to start investing. Besides that, we are also able to learn on how the price will go up and down in the marketplace. So, we will know how the trading is done in the Bursa marketplace and the profit taking from there. Furthermore, we also able to learn the skills needed in the trading of share, because without strategies, we will not get return on the investment. Lastly, we can identify which company can be profitable and will be unprofitable during this pandemic. Grading of total profit. The initial value of capital provided for each person was 1 million. So, we need to allocate our fund to be invested in the marketplace. At the end of the game, the value show it is Rm 999,967.50 with 102 tradings in total. The company that have given me huge return in the marketplace is the Greatech company, in which its trading stock price will be around the range of Rm 5.30 ringgit cent to Rm 6 ringgit 30 cent. The highest return that I get are around 15,000 to 16,000. So now we go to the fundamental analysis. We go first to the most profitable trading. In this trading, the most profitable company that I have invested is the Greatech company Berhad. The full name is Greatech Technology Berhad. The Greatech company is a company that engage in provision of automation solutions. The company offers products such as auto screw, water handler, robotics, fluid dispenser, semiconductors, battery, conveyor, and other related products. Greatech Technology Berhad was incorporated in 2018 and is based in Malaysia. Technology-based company mostly can get return on their businesses during this pandemic, as a lot of people still have to work from home and also using technology to continue their study during this pandemic. Even though in this pandemic situation, this company still can get profit from their businesses, as the company has a lot of subsidiaries company in this country, which lot of them still operating even though during this terrible pandemic. Based on the chart, we can see the highest price performance of share for Greatech company is at Rm 6 ringgit 30 cent, which it is on the end of May in Bursa Saham share price chart. There is the downward trend, but then the trend still rising again after the declining. The price performance of the Greatech company is not too good, but we can say it's still increasing its effort to bounce back in the market. So, for the unprofitable trading of company that I have invested is the Tekna X Berhad. Tekna X Berhad is a public listed company traded on the Bursa Malaysia since 2007. Their businesses are more in providing digital ecosystem and energy storage solutions. For instance, core technologies include mobile data, digital infrastructure, deep analytics, super batteries, and ultra capacitor technology. During the investment, the stock price range is Rm 0.105. Due to lot of competition in the market during this pandemic, then the company had to compete in the market. The advertising to their product also had to be achieved, as lot of their product company closing during this lockdown. This is the Tekna's company price performance in KLSE. As we can see that the trend line of Tekna company continuously to decline, which its result in the loss of return. The trend lines of the company seem not going upward in the meantime. So, if you invest in this market and then or this company, you will suffer losses during your investment. For the technical analysis, the strategies that I use to identify the stock price for both of the company, whether it is a profitable or non-profitable, are the same. So the first one is the trend lines. By looking on the trend lines, we can expect the price will go upward or downward. If the price go downward, then the price also will decrease. But if the price go upward, then the performance of share also will increase. Second one is moving average. If the short average trend line passing through the long-term average trend lines, then we can identify whether the price will go upward or downward. For instance, if the MA line is crossing from below of the long-term average line, then the investor need to sell their stock. Other than that, volume also can give us the signal that the trend lines of the price performance will change at any time soon. Furthermore, we also can identify when to buy and selling according to the opening and closing price of the share. As if the share is trading at a low price, then we can expect the price will increase again in the future. Lastly is the support and resistance. We can identify whether the price will go upward or downward if the price extend the current support price and current resistance price. The most effective strategies that I have used in my investment decision. The most workable strategy to be able to get a positive return from the investment is by analyzing the buy and sell opportunity through the movement and the changes of the trend lines. For instance, the trend line of uptrend, downtrend, and sideways will give signal to the investor to buy or to sell. That's why I'm looking by the trend lines, then I decide to buy or sell. The most ineffective strategy is by looking by the volume. The reason is because the volume is the number of investors whom investing their stocks in the marketplace, but not the signal to buy or to sell. We can see the changes of volume, but it is only the signal that trend lines will change in a short time or anytime. So now we go to the recommendation and conclusion. In a nutshell, during this pandemic situation, a lot of company incurred losses, whether it is a big company or a small company, small and medium company, due to the restriction from the government. Lockdown and also movement control are not only affecting the businesses but also other factors such as opportunity to open a new businesses during this day. However, during this pandemic, there is also some businesses will certainly keep rising in the market as people will demand more of the products, as it is basic needs that cannot be restricted. For instance, food. So, for investors, finding and identifying the best option to perform the investment during this pandemic is the wise choice. There are a lot of businesses suffer losses during this pandemic, but there are also certain company will get profit and they are profitable to invest during this pandemic. The main thing is investors need to plan the best strategies to be able to get return from the investment. So this is the references. You can click the link there and visit the website there. So that's it from me. Thank you so much for listening.